Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Kalia again, or Leah, whichever one you would prefer. We are back with another weekly vlog, and we're starting off strong with a haul because your girl likes to spend some money. So I got a few things from Amazon, I got a few things from Sephora, and I got a few things from TikTok shop. This wig being one of them. It's a half wig. I got this, and then I have an edge control on the way because I finally got that basking lather edge control that everybody's always talking about. So we're gonna see how that goes. And then I got some lash clusters, and I think that's it from TikTok shop, but I'll show you guys that stuff when it gets here. But this is the stuff that I got from Sephora and Amazon, so I wanted to show you guys. So from Sephora, I'm really trying to get back in my makeup bag. I haven't been buying that much new makeup because I've just been using the same stuff over and over, and I honestly don't wear makeup that often. I probably wear makeup maybe like 2-3 times a month, if that, but I kind of start wearing it more just because I love doing makeup. It's fun for me, and I don't feel like I should have to have a special occasion to go to for me to be able to plan some makeup. So I got from Sephora, I got the Huda Beauty Easy Bake setting powder or loose baking powder in the shade Ube Birthday Cake. This one, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but For You page shows a lot of makeup related content, especially black girls doing makeup. Then you've seen this. You've seen the Ube Birthday Cake, okay? So I have so many Huda Beauty setting powders already and I love them, but this one is pink. And I've seen it on so many different black girls and it looks gorgeous. So I think I'm gonna try that tonight because I have a concert to go to. So that'll be a fun reason for me to play in a little bit of makeup. But this is what I got. It's in the shade Ube Birthday Cake. And I also really needed a new primer because I've just been using the e.l.f. Is it Power Grip or is that the name of the original Milk Makeup primer? Anyway, it's the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip primer. Oh, I just said the name. So I think the e.l.f. one is Power Grip, but I've been using that one, and then I used the NYX Face Glue. But I wanted to try another primer, so I got the Urban Decay All Nighter Extra Glow Face Primer Dewy Foundation Grip. I don't know why that seemed like the longest thing ever, but it says up to 12-hour wear. It preps, smooths, and hydrates. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that because it's focusing on my face. But I got this. I really do enjoy dewier makeup because I have dry skin. So the fact that this was, it says Ultra Glow on it and it's dewy. So I feel like I'm really going to like that. And then I was influenced once again on TikTok by these Huda Beauty lip contour stains. I have one of these already. My light literally just fell off, but it's fine. I got the Huda Beauty lip contour stain in the shade Cinnamon. I have one of these already, but it's a little, I wouldn't say too dark, but it's just not what I want for every day. I wanted to have an option of a lighter color and then a darker color. So I got this one. This was supposed to be a lighter brown, I believe. That's all I got from Sephora. Didn't do too much there because Sephora is too expensive. I can only get 3 things at a time from there and then I'll come back. But also TikTok makeup tutorial related. I saw this girl, I'll leave her name on the screen, but it's this girl and she does a drugstore makeup routine and her makeup looks amazing. So I went and bought a lot of the things that she recommended just because she told me to. Well, I haven't, oh my God. Anyway, I'm back. We'll see if my light decides that it wants to fall off my camera again. I haven't gotten any of the stuff that she uses for her base yet because frankly, I've been spending too much money on makeup anyway. So I'm just getting it little by little. But she really recommended, and I've seen these before, the Paw blending sponges. People say that these are great. They're basically a beauty blender dupe, but they're cheap. These are 6 of these. 6 of these run for, you get 6 of these for a little under $10. And one beauty blender costs, I want to say 20 or 30, something like that. So I'm excited for these. I haven't really been doing my makeup with beauty blenders. I've been more so using just brushes, but I think I'm gonna try and go back to using the beauty blender in some places. And then the girl also really recommended this before putting your makeup on. And I also wanted to get this because I've been using tretinoin on my face and it really makes me dry. And people said that this helps. There's Hydrating Milky Toner, which I'm super excited about trying. But yeah, this is for normal to dry skin, fragrance free, and she said this is great to put on before your makeup. So I'm gonna try that. And when she does her routine, when it's time for a contour and things like that, she uses a brush by Morphe. I forget what the brush is called. I don't know what the brush is called, but this is basically a dupe of it. It's kind of like a flat rectangular brush because this is good for lightening the cheekbones and stuff like that. So I think that will be great, especially for some liquid contour. Next thing I got is this Speedy Cleansing Oil. It's a oil cleanser by Softy Moo. I've really been wanting to try an oil cleanser because, as I said, I've been using tretinoin and it really dries your face out. So oil cleansers and things like that helps so that it doesn't dry you out so much. So I've already tried this. I had this actually, I bought it and then I went to go fly somewhere and they had to throw it away because I left it in my book bag. So I told Amazon that I didn't get it and I just got another one. So, and then this is the last thing out of this. Actually, no, it's not the last thing. This is the next to last thing. I got, what are these called? Makeup sponges? Let me see. Powder puffs. I got this pack of powder puffs. I love doing my makeup with powder puffs, especially concealer, and then setting under the eyes with powder puffs is also great. The ones that I have are a little raggedy, so I just decided to go and get another pack of them. And these retail for $5.99. So you get 6 of them for $5.99. Not bad at all. And the last thing I got, I was gonna say you guys might notice, but doubt it. I got the DJI mic minis. The mics that I had, they were kind of clipping in my last video, especially when I was trying to do my voiceover and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that this better quality mic, I won't have that many issues. And I film off of the, what is this called? It's not the Pocket 3, it's like the dupe. It's the Extra Muse camera, which is basically a dupe of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And these are the only mics that connect via Bluetooth. So I also got that so that I don't have to put a little receiver thing in the back of my camera. But so far so good. I really like this. I'm trying to really invest in things that are going to make my content better and make it easier for me to film so that I can be consistent. So that's what I got from there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away, and I'll probably see you guys later right before the concert. I will see you guys later. I only left something else out. I got these cute little bottles for my coffee syrup. I'm gonna insert a video of me that I took this morning filling them up. But basically, I just want to create the cutest coffee bar ever. I recently got an espresso and I've been obsessed with trying different kind of lattes and joining forums where they give you drink recipe ideas and this, that, and the third. And I really just want to have a cute coffee bar. I don't stay by myself right now, so I can't fully do what I'm envisioning at the moment, but what I can do is make things look a little more aesthetically pleasing. So instead of me having a bunch of random coffee syrup bottles around and stuff, I just filled those up and used that instead. And it was just cute, you know what I'm saying? I love aesthetically pleasing stuff, and it's just better to look at. So I'm gonna show you guys those. The only things that I didn't like about those bottles were the labels. I don't like that they look like cardboard, corky, and also I probably shouldn't have wrote the labels in Sharpie because it was extremely hard to make it look neat, especially because the bottle is like textured under the sticker, so my handwriting just looks like chicken scratch. But anyway, we're gonna ignore that part, but the rest of it is super cute. Right, I'm cutting her. Oop, what's happening? I'm currently headed to the Broadberry, which is where Kamara is performing. And it's cold as hell out here. It was like 80 degrees yesterday, and now it's freezing, and I definitely should have wore a coat, but we're gonna make it do what it do. And this line is already long as shit. So I feel like I'm gonna be out here for a while. The doors open at 7:01. So hopefully by the time I get in line, it'll already be moving or something, because it's basically almost wrapped around the block. And I definitely need to get me a drink or two, because I'm going to the concert by myself. And sometimes my social anxiety starts acting up But I'm kind of used to going to concerts alone. I've only been to one festival with my sister. Other than that, I've pretty much been to every concert I've ever been to alone. So it's nothing new to me, but I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm out of breath. I'm not hot. I'm fucking freezing. And I hope they have some good food in there. So we'll see.
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby. Let them.
Of course, you put on that huge sweat, just like boys do. You put the volume on low for the neighbors down below. But I'm stuck in places right new to you. And how am I to know you when I'm the closest here that I've been to you? Cause you keep my heart is in your hazel hands. Sycamore tree alone in my castle isolation. Why you keep me waiting for your call, but you never call. If I didn't know different, I think you didn't care at all. But these 4 walls keep me company. They don't ask for much, won't tense up and leave. These 4 walls. Indeed, was supposed to be my glory day. Late nights that I can't even feel my face. Red Bull and tequila keep me up through the night. I should've kept my ass inside. My friends wouldn't let me, they know I most of the time I feel it too much. So I try not to feel it all. Staring at the ceiling now, staring at the writing on the wall. Is this a type of...
Hey y'all, it is a new day. Time to get into some new things. I'm on the way currently to go to a pottery painting class with one of my friends. I haven't seen her literally since like, I want to say June. I'm such a bad friend. I'm honestly such a bad friend. Like, I'm such an introvert that I'm okay with being alone for long amounts of time. Even though I do enjoy hanging out with my friends and stuff like that, I'm just, I don't know, I'm not super pressed to hang out with people all the time. But she wanted to get out of the house and do something, so we're gonna go paint some pottery. I've been wanting to try pottery painting for a while now. Well, I wanted to do like an actual pottery class, but I figured we would just start easy, you know what I'm saying? Because pottery classes are surprisingly expensive, and I kind of understand why, because, you know, the equipment is, I think the equipment is pretty expensive, and it takes a lot of mentoring, I guess, to get a good piece and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully one day I'll be able to actually do like pottery, but we're gonna go paint some pottery, which should still be fun and relaxing. I'll see if I feel like vlogging any of it while I'm there. I don't want to make her uncomfortable and make it weird. I might just do like some B-roll clips of me painting the pottery so that you guys can see me and stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of just happy to get out of the house because I've been having such a shitty week. It's just been so shitty. And I just need to get out of the house and get some sun and feel the wind on my skin, you know what I mean? Because I haven't been out of the house I don't think all week. And I was babysitting my nephew all day yesterday, so I just need some time to relax and chill. So I think it'll be fun, and I'm super excited. It's only like 15 minutes away. I do want to try and stop and get some food before I go, though. But we'll see. Alrighty, I just got done painting pottery. I don't know why I'm so out of breath right now. I have no idea. And it's a little hot in here. But that was so much fun. I honestly forget how nice girl time is. I don't know why I'd be going so long without seeing my friends. I really don't, because when I do see my friends, I have such a good time. And it's nice to just get your mind off of stuff, you know what I mean? And do something brainless. Well, it wasn't brainless because low-key, I was so focused on making my pottery cute, but it was still, it was still very relaxing. So I would definitely go back. I definitely want to go back and paint some other pieces because they had so many different options of like pieces of pottery that you could paint. And I had the hardest time choosing which one I wanted. I almost did more than one, but I ended up not doing that. I only did one. I showed you, well, I filmed while I was in there, so you guys will probably see the footage. But I quite literally have not eaten all day. It is 3:22. So I went and got me a good old Chipotle cheesesteak from Jersey Mike's. And I'm in this car making a mess. But I'm gonna sit in here. Oh my God, I just spit everywhere. I'm gonna sit in here, eat my little sub. And then I think I need to go to the beauty supply store because I have a wig that I want to install. But I really want to get like that Ruby Kisses foundation to put on the wig. And I know the beauty supply store is going to come in clutch for that. They always have it. So I'm going to stop there. Oh God, it's raining. I'm going to stop there. And then I'm going to head home because I think it's about to thunderstorm. And I don't deal with driving in thunderstorms well. So we're going to wrap this up and head home. Hey y'all, it is In Bonnet Editing Kalia here. Don't worry about my dry skin, worry about your mama's dry skin. But I just realized I never officially closed off this weekly vlog. It was a weekend vlog. But anyway, I did want to close this off properly and tell you guys thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And I will see you guys next week.